Hi everyone and welcome back to V's Budgets. For the returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then hi, my name is V and I'm a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. This channel is all about budgeting and planning. And if you like this sort of content, then I'd love for you to consider subscribing and welcoming to the family. Now, today we're going to be stuffing for week 2 of April. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are, guys. For those that are new to the channel, then you won't know, but I am a digital cash stuffer. I utilize two applications to digital stuff. One is my Hyperjar, which is for my sinking funds, and my Monzo for my spending pots. So right now we are with Hyperjar, so we're going to start stuffing my sinking funds and I'll go through them as we fill things out. Ooh, smudge, smudge, smudge. Forgot what I was about to say now. So yes, so we're going to be stuffing the sinking funds first. Now, this is my little tracker. I use that for every month. And disclaimer, guys, just so that you know, if you're not following me on Instagram, then do go on Instagram and follow me, V Budgets. I'll put it on the description below. But I am done with Rocketbook. Look. Do you know why this has happened? It's because I put hand cream on. And obviously there is wetness to a hand cream, so every time I lean on things with this Rocketbook, just things don't work. I'm spending too much time drawing templates. So guys, I've drawn my own templates. I'm going to be going into the office this week. I'm going to print a couple off just to get me going for the first couple of weeks, just to see how I find things, whether I need to amend anything. But yeah, I love this, I really do. But it's just not sustainable anymore. So this is probably the last time that you see me using it. We'll see how I get on. Anyway, I digress. So today we're stuffing a total of £315. It's less than we stuffed last week, but then week 1 is generally the biggest week for me to stuff in the month. So let's start. We've got £135 in Hyperjar in the wallet. You can see that over here. And let's see how we're going to distribute them. So we'll start with annual payments. This is for anything like my Disney Plus subscription, Amazon Prime, garden bin subscription, like my boiler yearly service, etc., etc. You get the gist. I actually did pay my Disney Plus last week, which means that we've got less in the pot than we had originally, which is fine. But what we're going to do is we are going to be adding £10 for here today. So let's go ahead and do that. So we had 223.20, and with the £10 is going to go to 233.20, which is fine. We are then going to go into home insurance and home emergency. Now, this is a fund that was depleted last month because that's when my yearly renewal is due. So that got paid out. And this month is the first month that we're going to stuff it. We put £5 in there last week, as you can see. And this week we are going to be adding £10. So let's add that. No. So we have got £15 in there at the moment, which is great. Next, we have got car insurance. And currently in car insurance, we have got £131.87. We're going to be adding £15 this week. So let's go ahead and do that. And that will take us to £146.87. That's great. Car insurance is due end of December, beginning of January. So lots of times to build that up. Next is car maintenance. As you can see, we have £265 in there, and we're going to be putting £25 this week. So that should take us to £290. which is great. And again, everything for my car happens at the end of the year, so plenty of time to get my MOT and service built up. I mean, to be honest, the 290, that's pretty much my service paid off anyway, so great. Clara activity, as you can see, we have £37.54. This used to be her swimming pot because she does go to swimming lessons every Sunday. However, due to childcare arrangements, she will not be doing that anymore from June, which means that we'll probably need to find another activity for her to do, and or if she's going to continue to do swimming, it'll have to be during the week. So that's why it doesn't have a name. It says activity, because we've paid for the spring term for swimming, but we don't know what the summer is going to bring. So yeah, anyway, we are going to be adding £10 for that. So the 37.54 should become 47.54, which it will, which is great. Now next is Clara's birthday activity. If you are new to the channel, my daughter is Clara and she's 4 years old, and her party was the first week of March. So she had a big birthday party and it was rather expensive. It caught me out. My whole January budget was skewed because I hadn't planned to give her a party and she asked for it and I couldn't say no. So from now I'm going to be building up a fund for her to be funding either a birthday party or a birthday activity. So we started last week, which is why there's only £5 in there, and this week we are going to be adding £10 to that. Here we go. Fantastic. So we've got £15 in total. Great start. Now next is gifts. Again, March is the biggest and most expensive month for me. So again, that's been depleted. There's only £10 in there at the moment from last week, and I'm going to add a further £10, and that will take it to £20. Here we go. Next is Christmas, and Christmas is on £165. This week we're going to be adding £20 for Christmas, and that will take it to £185. I do have a goal of £600 for this pot. Sorry guys, I got confused. I actually was meant to put only £10 in Christmas. So yeah, so I did add it was 165, added £10, it's 175. Sorry, my bad. Next is holiday. Now holiday is getting £20. So we are on 259.42, and we're going to be adding, oh, come on, £20, taking it to 279.42. So great stuff. Next, we have back to school. My daughter is starting school in September. So yeah, I'm just building up a little pot to make sure that we are covered for whatever she may need. And we're adding £5 this week. And here we go. And it's on 85.75 now, which is great. I do have a goal of about 150. So we're going to be adding and building up as we get to, yeah, the spring, summer months. Next, you'll see health excess. That was my medical part that got split into two. One is my health insurance excess, because that's £100. I have private medical insurance through my company, and I wanted to make sure that I had £100 in the pot, so that, because if you think about it, £100 is quite a lot every year to be paying out. So yeah, I just feel like it's safe to have it there. And then my actual medical has got £101.50. To be honest, I'm probably going to rename that health because it's not really medical, if you know what I mean. It is more like a health. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, it's getting £5 this week. Gosh, I'm rumbling today. we go. So now it has £106.50. And last but definitely by no means least, Vinny, my cat, is also getting £5, and that is for his yearly booster and checkup with the vets. That happens around May time. So we need about £80 in there. We're on 75. So yeah, we're going to hit that this month and probably go a little bit over just in case. But yes, that should be all good. So here we are, guys. We have now stuffed all £135. As you can see, the wallet is now empty. All our pots have been done. And now we move over to our spending pots on Monzo. Okay, so spending pots. This week, week 2, we are going to be stuffing £180 into our pots. We're going to start with spending, and spending is going to get £20. I tend to give myself £20 a week. So, yep. There we go. Date night is only going to get £10 this week, which is great. So that will take it to £30. Oh. We don't have a date night idea booked. It was my partner's birthday at the end of March, and we had a really big night out. Well, I say a really big night out. It wasn't actually a big night out because we were in bed by 11 o'clock, but it was a very expensive dinner that we ended up going to. So I feel like this this month, sort of like, we might be able to have a couple of date nights on the cheaper side and maybe a little bit more local. So yeah, we'll see. Vinny has £26.75 at the moment. We are going to be adding £5 in there. And that will take it to £31.75, which is great. That's for like his litter and his food. Beauty currently has £27 because I went and got my nails done last week, so we kind of depleted it a little bit. We are going to be adding £20 again this week, taking it to 47. So in 2 weeks I'm going to get my nails and my hair done. So I believe I have got 2 more stuffings before then, so that should be able to pay for what I need to be doing. Family time. Oh, sorry. I used to write down how much I was putting in, and for some reason I thought it'd be a bit more interesting to actually write it down as I go along. But yeah, sometimes I forget. Family time, last week got depleted. We had about £50 in there, but we booked lots of Easter activities for the kids. So yeah, so this week we're going to just put £10 in there, taking it to £21.13. Home has got 35, and it is also going to be getting £10. So that will take it to 45. It's incredible how quickly these pots build, honestly. I remember like not very long ago, it was like on 0 all the time. Clara's my daughter, and that's for anything she may need, clothes, products, etc. She gets £10 pretty much every week, so she's now at 20. Miscellaneous is generally £5, so we are going to add that on. That's great. Clothes, we are on 45, and again we're going to be adding £10 to this, taking it to 55. I am hoping to book a holiday, guys, so I'm kind of waiting to see if I can get some like holiday clothes, but also at the same time I'm on a bit of, I suppose I should talk about this. I am not feeling good with myself at the moment. I feel like health is something that is really personal for everybody, and for me, I am quite small, like I'm quite short, and I feel it straight away when my weight fluctuates above what I am used to. I've always been a very small frame. When I was younger, up until I was 25, I was a size 6 to 8, and felt that I needed some meat on my bones, but I couldn't put it on because I ate like a horse and I just couldn't put on weight. And then I kind of blew the candles off my 25th birthday cake and gained like 10 pounds. But I've always been a size 8 to 10, and that's sort of like my comfort zone. Lately, my weight has been like, I basically gained a stone. And now I'm a size 10 to 12, which is perfectly fine. It's not an unhealthy size at all. But I don't feel good in myself because that's not how I'm used to it. And also, I don't do any exercise. So I'm reluctant to buy clothes because I am very much under the frame of mind that I want to get healthy again, and I don't feel like I should invest money into buying clothes for a size that I know that I am not going to be in 3 months' time. So I'm going to try and see what happens. I'm going to try and build up my clothes pot, and I'm going to try and go with what I've got, which is not a lot because, to be honest, not a lot fits me at the minute. But I am really thinking about getting a spinning bike, not a Peloton bike, because that I just can't justify the investment, but a spinning bike, and kind of do like, if you go on YouTube, and well, you are on YouTube, so after this video, put on the search Peloton hack, and basically that explains to you what it is that I want to do. I want a spinning bike with a Peloton app membership. But obviously spinning bikes can be expensive. So again, it's a whole thing about, putting in the investment. But I find it really difficult to leave the house to go to the gym because of my childcare arrangements and the fact that I have got quite a big job, and I can't like go on my lunch break or go in the morning before work because sometimes I have calls that start really early, or I'm working until late, and then obviously I've got Clara to bring to nursery and pick up. So I get really stressed just thinking about, oh my God, I need to exercise because either the sun's out and I should be going for a walk, or I should be going to the gym. And yeah, and I love spinning. Every time I want to go to the gym is because there's a spinning class on. So I'm just kind of like, would you know what? Just cancel the damn membership because you're not going to the gym, and just make it stack up over the next sort of 18 months and use that as your exercise. And you can do it at whatever time of the day. You don't have to leave the house. Did I just digress massively? Yes, I did, didn't I? Sorry about this. Yeah, anyway, if you are interested, I'll let you know how I get on. But that was my whole spiel about clothes. How did I even... I don't know. Anyway, next is fuel. We're not going to put anything in fuel because I filled up my car completely. I have a completely full tank. I filled it up on Friday, and to be honest, guys, I don't really use my car that much. My daughter's nursery, which is the furthest I go, is literally 3 minutes down the road. And when I go and pick Clara up from her dad's, that's like once a week. So I don't fill the car up every week. Anyway, so no fuel this week. Groceries, it is 45. So let's do that. Oh, not 15. We're not going to be eating. So there we go. That's 45 pounds. And then household, I do have still 5 pounds. I took 5 pounds back because last week I stuffed 10 because normally I don't have enough with 5. But then I didn't spend the 10 at all. So I took back 5 and put it back into some savings. So I've still got 5 in there, and I am going to add a further 5. So then I'll have 10 pounds in, if you know what I mean. Cleaner doesn't get anything because I had already paid her at the end of March. And transport is getting 30 pounds because I go to the office twice a week, and generally the ticket is about 15 pounds per day. So yeah, that's it. We have stuffed £180 in Monzo, which is great. And in total, it was 315. And hopefully you guys, I'm feeling itchy. Last week I was super good and I didn't spend much money, but I am starting to feel a bit itchy about things. So I just hope that I'm not going to go on a binge spend. I won't. I think my main thing is going to be that spinning bike, but that will come out of my savings and not out of any of these pots. So I'll see how I do. And if you are interested in finding out how I get on, then do subscribe and do ring that notification bell, because then you'll be kept up to date with all of my content. And until then, bye.